Imagine for a moment that you are watching someone do something amazing. Maybe this person is a teammate, a coworker, a fellow student, or perhaps a family member. In any case, you are impressed. This person is doing a very good job. And there you are, looking on, and you think, wow, I wish I was just like... Okay, stop, pause. Wait a minute. Is this a good thing? Are we really supposed to be wishing we were just like someone else? Didn't God create each of us to be unique, with special talents and abilities? And aren't we supposed to use those talents to bring Him glory? In this speech, I will challenge you to stop envying the talents of others, discover your strengths, and start living up to your God-given potential. The problem is that some people spend their lives trying to change the way God made them. They constantly wish for other people's talents, rather than using their own God-given abilities to bring glory to the Lord. So what exactly is a talent? According to Webster's dictionary, talent suggests a marked natural ability that needs to be developed. So maybe we should develop our individual gifts, rather than trying to imitate others. For example, my sister Laura and I are very different. Being around other people gives my sister energy, but drains me. Sometimes I envy my sister's ability to easily make new friends and strike up conversations. On the other hand, she will never be as orderly and consistent as I am. God has given us different gifts. As Paul said in 1 Corinthians 7:7, but each man has his gift from God. One has this gift, another has that. So if I spend all my time and energy trying to be like my sister, I will never fulfill God's plan for my life. So how can you reach your highest potential? My answer is, discover your strengths. In the book StrengthsFinder 2.0, Tom Rath says, people have several times more potential for growth when they invest energy in developing their strengths instead of correcting their deficiencies. This statement is the basis of the theory of strength psychology. Dr. Donald O. Clifton, the father of strength psychology, Tom Rath, and a group of scientists from the Gallup Corporation wanted to make an assessment of what was right with people instead of what was wrong with people. So, they created StrengthsFinder. StrengthsFinder is an online assessment that takes 30 to 40 minutes to complete. It measures the presence of 34 different strengths themes by analyzing a person's response to paired statements. In other words, whether you agree with X or Y, and how strongly you agree. Based on this data, it reports your top 5 strengths. This test is not designed to measure specific abilities, such as painting with watercolors or fixing cars. Instead, it measures inborn talents and personality traits, which when developed, can become strengths. For example, my top 5 strengths are intellection, discipline, input, achiever, and belief. Discipline means that intellection means that I think, most of the time. Anyway, I love thinking. I love talking with thoughtful people. Discipline means that I have a high need for structure and order, and I work diligently. Input means that I collect things. In my case, not material things, but ideas, thoughts, tidbits of information. Achiever means that I have a constant drive to get things done. Every day I have to achieve something tangible in order to feel good about myself. And finally, belief means that my values are very important to me. Everything I do is influenced by my beliefs. These 5 strengths themes define what makes me tick and who I am as a person. The StrengthsFinder inventory has really helped me understand myself and others. And I am not the only one. According to the Gallup website, more than 8.5 million people have taken this assessment. Besides that, more than 600 600 colleges and universities are using StrengthsFinder to help students discover their gifts and choose a career path. Why is this important? According to Gallup polls, employees who have opportunity to use their strengths on a daily basis are more than 6 times more likely to be engaged in their job, and 3 times as likely to report having an excellent quality of life in general. Think of the difference knowing, developing, and using your strengths would make in your life and in your world. Imagine a church where everyone knows his or her talents, develops them, and uses them for God's glory. A church where those with strengths like positivity and adaptability are working with the children. Those with empathy do hospital visitation. The greeters are strong in woo, which is the strength my sister has that makes her so good with people. And Mr. Strategic is the chair of the church board. With everyone operating in his or her area of strength, people come to the Lord, and the church grows numerically, spiritually, and relationally. This concept of using strengths applies in nearly every area of life, whether in a business, school, church, or family. Now you may be thinking, yeah, sure. This is just another one of those pop psychology gimmicks. It'll all be over in a couple of years. It probably isn't very accurate anyway. But the reliability and validity of StrengthsFinder is grounded in over 40 years of research. It has been thoroughly updated and refined. I even think it is accurate, which is surprising because most personality tests don't seem to describe me very well. You also might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but how do I do it? The answer to that is fairly simple. You can buy the book StrengthsFinder 2.0 on Amazon.com for $13.39, or you can get the Kindle edition for $12.72. Gallup also has several other books, such as Strengths-Based Leadership and Teach With Your Strengths, that cost about the same amount. In the back of the book, you will find your unique access code. Go to StrengthsFinder.com, type in the access code, and take the assessment. Once you are done, you will receive your top 5 strengths themes. In the book, you will find descriptions of each theme, as well as 10 practical ideas for action for every strength. This assessment and the accompanying tools can be a valuable resource to help you understand yourself and others, increase your productivity and satisfaction, and reach your highest potential. So the next time you see that person excelling and you think, wow, I wish I was just like, stop. Remember that God has given you your own gifts. Then discover your strengths and use them SDG to the glory of God alone.